Sorry, I'm just trying to open this legal pack of cigarettes. They seem to make it impossible. Fucking this country. Fuck every other country right now. Look what's happening already in 2025. Look what's happening. Like, we can't even get a day into 2025 without bad news. Okay, so let's talk about bad news. Stay the fuck out of the garbage. I'm already getting heated right now. I'm getting fucking pretty pissy right now. There's a lot of shit happening in the world right now, especially down in the States. These terrorist attacks, blah, blah, blah. Both of them were ex military, blah, blah, blah. That's just a fucking smokescreen. It's just a bunch of fucking bullshit. And Trump Tower with a Tesla. Let me think about that one. Wow, that couldn't be any more red flag than I could make up myself. Speaking of red flags, my job. Keep getting this fucking feeling that I'm gonna get temped out. Tempt out. No, like, how can I say this? I feel like tomorrow's gonna be fucking cold. Foreman's gonna show up to work. I'm not just gonna leave the foreman by himself. That'd be fucking rude. Tell him when he's gonna be at the job site. And yes, it's gonna be cold today. It's gonna be just as cold tomorrow, if not colder tomorrow, and then colder than that after that. What's gonna stop me from working? Hmm? There's bad news bears and politicians and people trying to fucking blow up and kill people. But that's just a smokescreen. Let's see what's gonna happen here. And I mean, like, in the world in general, and with me in my job now. It's gonna be interesting what's gonna happen here. I can already kind of see what's gonna happen here in the world and with my job already, but I don't know. Sometimes people don't want to listen. And that's fine with me. Don't fucking listen. But shit's gonna get fucking real here soon. And I don't think you guys realize how fucking real this is gonna get. And you do realize it's January now. Uh, it's a lot harder for people to find jobs and stuff. Uh, Not to speak for anybody, but I know a few people that are willing to look for another job at a time like this. Yeah, because times are struggling and you're getting paid shit. And I said this a while ago, but it's funny when shit goes south, people start to listen to you. It is what it is. But at least the best thing I could do is keep working. At least keep helping as much as I can. Well, as long as I can. For some reason, I see my job getting real fucking short, real fucking quick. It's getting to the point right now where it's like, oh, you overspent. Maybe buying that new truck wasn't a good idea. Maybe buying that new truck, you could have paid your employees and you could have lined up jobs properly. But what do I know? I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. And you know what? I'm not going to give my fucking 2 cents because I only get paid for 2 cents. and we don't get paid in cents anymore. What do you mean by We're here for conversation and stuff. You can speak your mind right here. Shit's happening around us right now. People can't find jobs. Jobs are becoming limited, and the jobs that we do have are fading. Fading. Uh, I am seeing the writing on the wall right now that my job will be terminated eventually within the next maybe month, 2 months, maybe 3 if I'm lucky. But only thing I can do right now is maybe start looking for a better job. And you know what's funny? I had a warning. I was already told, like, this isn't maybe the best place to be working. Yeah, I know, but I can't leave the wife. I can't leave the wife. I can't leave her alone. That's the shitty part. I can sit here and get paid good money till I get fucking laid off, or I can take off and make better money than what I am right now and have to leave the wife behind. That's the joys of life, eh? Being like a truck driver. There's a fucking spray on. You pissed me off enough tonight. I'm so sorry. You're good until you're not good. And you just go fucking crazy. Is it because of the new year? Are you getting the new year blues? Because I'm about to spray you in the face. I'm gonna put pickle juice in here next time. Fucking cats. Well, cat. But what's happening around you guys right now? Really think about what's happening in the news and try and avoid what's happening, because that's just a giant fucking smokescreen. It's a huge fucking smokescreen. There's something bigger happening in the screen for this to happen. Like, really? Like, what was the, special forces just rigs up a bunch of firecrackers inside a Tesla. Well, you didn't take the firework. Actually, I'm not going to talk about that. But, like, really, you're special forces and you couldn't do something properly? Something a little fishy about that. I'm going to say red flag on that. Notice it was just all firecrackers and just gasoline and was it 100 octane sitting in there? Like, really? And then all of them were ex-American military. So what? They're just gonna go after the Canadian or American military now? Start grabbing their guns and shit? Why? Because they have a right to own weapons properly? I don't know what the fuck that means there, Adam. Based on dad fails to boom booma? Boom booma? I don't know what that fucking means. So you gotta speak fucking English or Kanakistan. Sorry, I'm stuck right here in the middle of Kanakistan, right here in the Great White North. You know, us snow Mexicans? You know, the 51st state? Can't wait to see what my paycheck looks like tomorrow. You know what? Instead of just a dildo giving everyone a fucking tax break on fucking junk food and shit, he should have just gave everyone a tax break on their fucking paychecks. Give me what I deserve at the end of the day. Like, it's so fucking funny how it works at the end of the day. They're just gonna keep making us poorer and poorer, and you guys aren't fucking realizing that. They're just trying to fear monger you, all into fucking making you do what they want. Northwest Territories. Cheers. What do you like? Yellowknife? Um, Whitehorse? No, sorry, I totally fucked that up. And I'm Canadian too. Obviously, I got the fucking Canadian stamp to prove it. And fucking like, really? Like 20 bucks for a 20 pack of smokes? Like, give me a fucking break. Dabs in Arizona. What is that, like a dab device? Okay. West of Yellowknife, that's pretty cool. So you're like pretty much straight above me. Yeah, kinda. Kinda, a little bit west and then straight above me. I'm from Manitoba. I'm a Canuckistanian. I'm a snow Mexican. Yeah, and we're not just flat here. It's not just flat. Dabs in. I'm still trying to figure out what dabs in Arizona is. Are you doing dabs out of a can that you punched holes in, like you're about to smoke crack out of? Oh, no shit. No shit, Winnipeg. No, I'm like north of Brandon. So like you go to the next closest city over like 2 hours over, and then you gotta go about half hour north. That's like where I am. I'm at 5 grams of hash, 92 bucks with tax in Arizona. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And that's like local hash. Normally when you pay for hash like that here, it comes from like Afghanistan or uh, Syria, Lebanon. Well, Syria, Lebanon, Lebanese hash. I've had stuff from like Nepal. I didn't even know they grew weed in fucking Nepal. And holy shit, what was the other shit we got? Sometimes we get shit from Africa. Yeah, we prefer like the Lebanese stuff. Nothing better than Lebanese like brown or gold. But normally that's what we get around here. But we'd be lucky to get that shit here in Manitoba. Normally you gotta be in Quebec or like, if you're lucky, in BC. Because that takes a long time for those ships to get around or cut the other way. Oh, Quebec. Easiest transport. Oh, the biker war between the mafia in Montreal is now over. What's his name? Sorry, let's not name any names, but the Risotto family versus 81 is now over. 81, the HA, is now over. They sat there, they had a sit down, and they quashed their biker war here in Montreal. It was getting close to the 80s and early 90s biker war with the fire bombings, the explosives, and the killing of kids. Fuck, that war lasted almost 10 years. And there was a fear that that war was going to keep going. But it's over, it's been quashed. But I don't know what happened with the puppet clubs. Uh, because there's still some puppet gangs running around. I mean, like little kids playing like big boy games. You know, they just walk up to you and shoot you in the side like it was nothing and walk away and then walk out of juvie. Who are your parents? But these puppet clubs need to stop. These little kid gangs and stuff really need to stop too. These little kids need to fucking learn to fucking grow up and have some values and some rules. Uh, yes, I don't abide by many rules, but I have rules. And don't get kids involved has always been a big rule. That's been a big faux pas, as in a don't do. Don't allow kids to be involved in big boy games. Yes, I'm gonna say right now I'm not affiliated, blah blah blah. I do my own thing. Yeah, the hash game, blah blah blah. But we need to start figuring out stuff here, you guys. The world is fucking turning and it's starting to speed up right now as it's happening. And we need to fucking make a decision here. Uh, I can only help fix a little piece of this pie. But I need you guys to help fix the rest of the pie too. Like, the world's falling apart. We can't do anything about it. Or can we? Like, I didn't go to college. I didn't graduate high school. I got a half decent job. Well, for now. Let's see what happens. It's pretty bad when the boss is like, hey, if you don't want to come in tomorrow because it's cold, you don't have to. What stopped me the last couple times? Working in fucking sub-zero temperature. You know, that's what I do. That's what I've always done. Like, it don't fucking bother me. Just give me some warm-up time. You know, that's the type of work I want to do. And I could be getting paid more money to be doing what I'm doing, but I'm happy. I'm happy where I am. And I think I'm happy where am right now, but we all need to speak up too. We all need to speak up. A lot of us are in shitty positions and we're getting locked into these spots. And we need to speak up. And, like, say there's a non-union position, okay? And they're kind of stuck. You know, you're watching all these union people get fucking bonuses and all this other shit. Okay, Clay. Don't we all deserve that? I'm gonna hit you with that one. Don't we all deserve that? Like, here, let me reread this. Historical pillars of civilization need some maintenance, food, manufacturing, basic of luxury and energy. Don't we all deserve that? Don't we all deserve to be able to flush our toilets? You know, be able to have light? Like, I lived without power for 19 weeks just to see if we could do it, and we did it. But now that winter has come around, we're kind of forced our hands, like, we're stuck. Like, what are we supposed to do? You know, live by candlelight? But it's not as easy as that. Living in the summertime, yeah, we can stumble around the house in the dark. We have like solar powered lights and stuff in the house, and no problem. But I find that some of us are abusing what we have for granted right now. There's a few people I could throw on here too. I'd love to have a sit down with Tobin. He's lived pretty much off his he's lived in his entire life pretty much off grid, and he's got 3 kids. Now think about that, living completely off grid. They used to have to go outside to go and pump water, you know, the old style water, you know, bring it into the house, warm it up, and then you all bathe in the same water. You know, I don't know, back in the day for me it would have been like kids first and then adults after, normally because the adults are way dirtier than. So you're sitting there in lukewarm water. Every once in a while, maybe get the extra pail just to keep the temperature up. I don't know. The world is turning, you guys. You should start looking at alternative ways of living and seeing what you need in life because it's happening. Can you live without power? Do you know how to cook with fire? You know, um, what would make you panic at the end of the day? Being without your cell phone? Don't bother me. Don't bother me. You know what I do when I'm without my cell phone? Say your car breaks down. You know, just throw that thumb out. Somebody will stop. Some good person. Like, this is what we need to start building right now, because we're starting to attack each other. We're starting to have negative thoughts towards each other because of the media and all this other bullshit. We really need to start looking after each other as a people. Like, fuck the media, fuck all this other shit. The world is fucking changing right now, and it's changing really fucking quickly, like faster than I can fucking keep up. I'm so glad I took this summer off, that 19 weeks living off grid. That was the best thing me and the wife could have ever done. Yes, we still had a roof over our head. Yes, I still had to use a generator every once in a while, but to use a generator was like necessary. Drain the shit tank, things like that, and we'd haul our own water in, like redneck style. Cheers. And you guys sit there like, some of you like, oh, he's just a drunk, blah blah blah. You don't know where I've been. You don't know how I grew up. You don't know how the last fucking 3 years of my life have been. The world is shit, and I've seen it. And notice I said 3 years ago? Look at what COVID did to the rest of us. We're all fucked. And I hope all of you didn't. I don't want to like dog on you vaccinators and stuff, but some of you were forced into it and shit happened. But welcome to the New World Order, and it's happening right here. All these false flags in the States. And Trump Tower in a Tesla? Like, come on, you guys. Come on, if you didn't see that as a false flag. Like, seriously? And the guy was ex fucking special forces. You have to be kidding me. You can't tell me that wasn't a fucking false flag. And do you think we're ever going to see the body of that guy? Probably not. Like I said, they're going to start fucking de-arming us. The US as well. I know Trump keeps saying, I want you guys to have guns. Well, if we all have guns, then one of us might try to kill you again. And when I mean us, I mean like an American. Trust me, I'm not going to the States. I don't have the patience to go to the States and try and fucking kill somebody. The world is changing very quickly. It's almost like technology. Change is happening faster than we could even comprehend, apprehend. Sorry, I keep wanting to talk in French. Sorry, I'm trying to get that French out of me because I don't want to get that sent down to the States when we become the 51st state. And then I have to get shipped down because I speak French, and they'll put like electroshock therapy on my head. They're like, you don't speak French anymore. Oh, yeah, what's French again? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not even Quebecois. I don't even know what you're talking about. The problem is, you speak French. That's a problem. I don't want you talking about me behind my back. Okay. Sous small Q. Yeah. Callista Tabernacle. Yeah, the basic stuff. He just throws you in jail for that. But shit's happening. And yeah, I'm worried about my job right now. I don't know if it's something I did and they're just scared to fucking tell me. I don't know. But I was always told from day one at my job, don't be scared to tell somebody out. Okay, don't take a mistake. And I always take mistakes. I've taken other people's mistakes and I blame it on myself. Like, hey, yeah, that guy fucked up. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll take the hit. I know, like, hey, that guy's willing to sit there and take a hit just for that guy to stay an extra week. Let me think about that guy. Should we keep this guy here? Or should we get rid of him? He seems to take a lot of mistakes for a lot of other people's problems. And at the end of the day, I'm wrong for that. Let's see what happens the next fucking week here. But I see my job being terminated here soon. But that's not my fault. That's the boss's problems. If the boss can't keep up with keeping us fucking work and promising us work, then you shouldn't have bought that brand new fucking truck. Like, even me, I was thinking to myself, oh, you bought a brand new truck. Like, what's wrong with your other truck? Like, that was a sweet truck. But this one didn't come from Alberta. And, well, what is that, offensive? You didn't have a fucking truck come to you from Alberta? Hmm. Maybe you should have bought another used truck from Alberta. Oh, yeah, sorry. You bought a used truck. I hate to fucking sound negative right now, but yeah, I see a lot of negatives happening right now, and I was warned about this. But, anyways, I'm gonna fucking chug out of here. Chugga, 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 chugga. And I'm gonna pray for my job tomorrow and see what happens. I'm in a position where I'm not getting paid for knowledge. I never wanted. I never wanted a job for knowledge or a position of like power. I never wanted that position of power. I never wanted that lead. That's just more headache on me. The best thing about having a good team at the end of the day is that you shouldn't have to worry about, like, and I just find that the boss man is sitting there worrying about me. I was the one who wanted to come back to work. And yeah, I came back to work and I worked like fuck more than a half day, but you're an hour late. Like, think about that. Yeah, that boss man. If I say I'm gonna be here at that time, I'm gonna be there early. And you know what? From now on, I'm just gonna show up late. And it's funny is he always talked about being there on time, being there on time. Okay, I've always been there early. And then all of a sudden, like, now you're getting like a half hour late, now an hour late. And you know what? You either need to shape up or ship out and let this company go. Because you have no right running a fucking company the way you are right now. You could have so much more. You should have people begging you for work during Christmas time. Yeah, come in, do this mud taping job. Yeah, come in, do this drywall. Come in, do this, build this little bedroom. You should be able to do all this shit. And I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. If my hands aren't busy and you can't find us fucking indoor and outdoor work, I don't see that happening. And this is a responsibility. Like, I totally give him help. But the only issue is he's never asked me for help. And If he did, I'd be like, okay, $100. But I'm not going to give you that advice. And I have given good advice to the foreman and stuff, but he doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to listen. He wants to do everything his way. That's fine. Because I would have done it a totally different way and it would have looked a lot better. And you know what? When he picks his way, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to fucking half ass it, blah, blah, blah. It's still going to look good, but I'm not happy with the way you designed shit. But it is what it is. It's a paycheck. I'm just really not happy now that I've been in here for like going on 5 months now and still not happy with what I'm seeing. I was happy with the pay, but not happy with what I'm seeing like functionally. We should be doing stuff more efficiently and be talking a lot more to each other. And it's funny is this morning no one wanted to listen to what I had to say. Okay, that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted, but when I do have advice to say, nobody wants to listen. Same with Big Brother when he was working with us. Yeah, no one wanted to listen to him. This guy has more years on you guys, and you don't want to listen to him. You don't want to listen to Big Brother. And I mean Big Brother like my brother. I consider this guy a brother. And no one wants to listen to him. Like, are you stupid? You fucking this guy is golden. This is your guy. This is the guy you need to have. You want to start making money? This guy is your guy. Like any job you could see that takes 3 days takes us one. But it is what it is. The world is changing. People are getting stupid. People are getting selfish and not looking out for the people that are around them that actually do help them. And they don't ask. That's probably what really bothers me the most is people that don't ask. If you don't ask, you don't know. But I'm going to leave it at that and leave on a positive note. Let's start all asking each other more questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question. We need to start asking each other more questions and emotional questions. What's bothering you today? Why do you feel sick today? Uh, what do you? Well, on a job site, you know what you need to do. Just go do it. But we need to start talking to each other more emotionally and bring up politics. Politics don't bother me. And you know what? I'm not going to fight you over it. It's not a scary thing to talk about. Everyone's always scared to talk about politics. Like, you're left wing, I'm right wing, like, and not necessarily, I'm just bringing up a point here, but like, what's stopping us as a people to be able to talk to each other? We really need to open up our minds and stuff. It doesn't matter what political parties and stuff that we're dealing with. We really need to start talking to each other as a people and think about that. Like, we're all fucking human here. Okay? Okay. Well, I love you all. I'm out. I'm gonna go fucking maybe give the wife some fucking. Oh, I can't. Oh, she's sick. Okay, everyone. I love you. Waka 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 and happy. Okay. Fuck the negative. 2025. Let's keep it positive. Okay. Oh, sorry. Positive. Okay. Love you all. Everyone, take it easy.